Planning on make this video, and then I believe her name was Felicia, left a comment on my last video asking about move-in day. And she wanted me to tell a little bit about my story, so I'll tell you guys about that. And then I have a list of things that you should probably bring on move-in day that you might not think about. So first I thought I would tell you about my day. Like I said, I did orientation last year, so it's going to be a little bit different, and clearly every school is going to be a little bit different, but this is what I know. We went in the morning. We stood in a really big lineup. After we got to the front of that lineup, we received like a little gift bag full of toiletries and stuff like that and a map. We got our schedule, who our leader was, and then it was just like basic information there. And I think we got like a number or something. Then we had to go to another line where we stood in a really long line. While I was in this line, my mom went off and she actually got me my laundry card, which is just like a little card that you like load with money and use at the laundry machine instead of change. You got that while I waited in line, and then you get your student ID where they take a picture and they usually print it out right there. After I had my student ID, you would go to the residence housing office, which has a bunch of ladies there, and you give them your ID or another piece of ID that you have, and you get a set of keys. Clearly every school is gonna be different. Like I said, mine was on a key ring, and I had a longer key, which was my room key, a little tiny baby key, which is my mail key, because you're gonna get a mailbox when you live there. And then I had a little electronic key, like a fob, that keyed me into my building and my common room. After that, you got all your stuff. Your parents could drive up. There's kind of a road in between, like there's a residence here and a residence here and a road through here and a road on the other side. We could pull back there for the most part if you were early enough and get into your building. And pretty much we just unloaded stuff there. At my school, they had the football team helping, so you might have help. There will be like residence orientation people. If you are doing orientation, that'll help you out. If not, you just have to move everything in. I think we got until about the rest of the day to move it in. That started at 9 in the morning, I want to say. I'm guesstimating times a lot here. We pretty much moved in the majority of our stuff, and then my parents went and did parenty things. They had like seminars for homesickness for parents. And then we went to Res 101 the first night then, which went over rules and stuff like that. I'm also pretty sure this night we met our RA/CA, which is your resident advisor or a community advisor. It's the person on your floor who like watches out for everyone and you call if you have a problem. Then you go and you say goodbye to your parents and they leave. You have the rest of the night to do whatever you want. We had dinner at a certain time. I don't remember when. I think it was before we met everyone. And then you could just kind of move the rest of your stuff in at your own pace. So that was generally my experience, really quick. It was just a lot of standing in lines, and you get your ID done and you get your keys and you just move in. You won't have enough time to move fully in, I warn you. But you will have like usually the few days and then the weekend before school starts to settle in and everything like that, so don't be too stressed out about that. You will move in eventually, I promise. And now I made a list of things that you probably didn't think about bringing on move-in day, but are actually super, super handy. One is Lysol wipes. This is also like the #1 thing I advise you have in your dorm room all year round. The dorms will be clean before you get in, but they do get really dusty. They have terrible ventilation systems, and you may see things that are gross that people missed. And Lysol wipes are like the easiest thing to clean. You will want these, it's super handy. Garbage bags. I kind of didn't think about this, but a lot of things you buy are going to be new and you're going to be unwrapping them, and then you have a lot of packaging. Garbage bags come in handy. This one is super important, I totally forgot about it till I moved in, and that is scissors. Again, new packaging, you're opening everything and you totally don't think about it, but scissors are like the most handy thing to have on move-in day. Mounting tape, if you're putting up your posters that day. I use little command strips, they work really well. Same with the command hooks, for the most part, work really well. But don't stress too much about this because I didn't put my posters up until a week after living there, so it's not a really big rush or anything to do the decorating part of your dorm room. Another important one is a lanyard. You can go to your bookstore, they usually have these. Mine is not with me, but I do have an SFU lanyard because if you lose your keys, you're in a lot of trouble. I know my school, they cost like $250, so get a lanyard so you know where your keys are, because it is way easier to lose them when they're just like this big and on a key ring. The last thing is something to eat or drink. We had a bunch of water in my car because my mom always carries water in your car, and you will get like food and beverages throughout the day, but there's a lot of walking upstairs. If you move in August, it's hot and it's sticky and you probably want something to drink anyway so you don't die. Yeah, I do have a few more videos coming. I'll probably film them today because I don't work accidentally. I went to work and they told me I didn't work. It was embarrassing. But if you have any requests, as always, leave them down below. All my links will be down there. Watch my last video, and I will see you guys soon.